Electrical safety in your home. There are many things you can do to keep your home safe, and today we're going to tell you some of those things. Something you don't have to do is to use many extension cables together or for a long time. If you do, the cables can overheat and may catch fire or melt. Actually, it's recommended that you don't use any extension cables at all. Extension cables are often far more wobbly than a fixed wall contact. This means more resistance and even more heat. Extension cables are mostly used behind TVs or in offices. These spots often had a lot of dust, which is dangerous. A dust layer increases the temperature of the wire in the connector and can also be ignited by sparks. In 2010, it was introduced a new rule that all houses must have one socket every 4 square meter, including 6 sockets behind the television spot, meaning that you don't have any reason to use extension cables.
Lightning strikes can cause a large amount of damage to the electrical circuit and can also do damage to the house. When the lightning strikes, it generates an enormous amount of power. The power of the current can be as high as 300,000 amperes. Yet the fuse box can only stand 80 amperes. To avoid major damage to the house, you can call a licensed electrician to install a lightning diverter to lead the current to the ground. This is recommended if you live on high ground. The lightning diverter is placed on top of the house and it is made of copper rod. When the lightning strikes, it can hit the phone cables or the TV antenna that lead into the house and into the electrical circuit. If this is the case, the cable in the house can start melting and the sockets can start sparking and in the worst case catch fire. To avoid destroying the electrical components, it can be wise to pull out the electrical equipment that is connected to the sockets.
Illumination is a big part of the electrical components in your house, and therefore necessary steps must be taken to ensure that the lights in your home is safe to use. Dangerous situations like fire and electrical currents are the most normal faults in an electrical light circuit. A good example is a regular lamp that you would place on a table or something like that. If a person or a domestic animal were to knock the lamp over so that it falls to the floor, the light bulb in the lamp may catch fire. In another situation, we see a spotlight that has been placed in the shower. If you touch this spotlight, you'll become part of the electrical circuit. This results in an electric shock and may cause death. You can prevent these situations from occurring by simply taking precautions about where to place your electrical components.